We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the long ball beasts and the mid-century groundbreakers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Bob Gibson is on the mound for the groundbreakers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now batting, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Matthews waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at Tony La Russa's lineup for the visiting long ball beasts. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So coming to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ripken is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. Now a chance to check out the starting nine for the Mid-Century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Striding into the box, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hershiser has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Batting third, left fielder.
At the plate, Babe Ruth looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hershiser into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
First baseman number 35.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Jones leads off second with nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
From the stretch. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
So striding in, Mike Piazza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's his takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count offering on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Harmon Killebrew set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline.
And she'll take a look at ball one. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hershiser has his target. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Groundbreakers lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Roberto Alomar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Orel Hershiser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Called strike. 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ripken moving to his left. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, Bob Gibson. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
0-1. Here's the pitch, and he just misses with a curveball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Four runs here in this half inning. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Quinn is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Stepping up now, Johnny Bench. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hershiser's ready. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gwynn. And that ends the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, Cal Ripken, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fouled off. Wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Griffey, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
High pop-up. Matthews just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Frank Thomas.
Digging in now, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. From the belt, kicks and deals. Soft liner toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 5-0. Into the box, Al Kaline flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Digging in, Richie Ashburn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Soft liner towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box, Bob Gibson. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Matthews at second, Ashburn at first, 1 gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. First and second now, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Quinn moving forward, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jackie Robinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We played 4 full. The Groundbreakers lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Hershiser hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Two and 0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Roberto Alomar is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ashburn on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dave Steve, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks.
Leading off with a groundbreaker, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gwynn facing back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth, he homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Banks stands at second with no outs. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Harmon Killebrew. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bounce it to the left side. Banks has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Standing in, Cal Ripken. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Groundbreakers lead this one 5-0. So stepping in, Al Kaline. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Al Kaline.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken by Alomar. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
At the plate, Richie Ashburn. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. One out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 to Piazza. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 5-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pitcher, Bob Gibson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie
Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Banks. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Robinson, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 2-2 swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Babe Ruth, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Luis Gonzalez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Banks. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Kenny Lofton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kenny Lofton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready now, Cal Ripken, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Lofton over at second. Quinn on at first with 2 down. Still even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Thanks. Ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Groundbreakers lead it 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
First baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Got him as Piazza shows a little life in that arm. How about that?
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! A solo shot for Junior. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Juan Marichal, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. In now, Chipper Jones.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Striding in, Frank Thomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Marichal, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with